Welcome everybody. We've got some really cool AB kind of footage for you here today on this 2204S at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. First, we're going to get a glance at it in what I call Essentials Edition. Basically, just the base model. It's all the Rockwood, none of the nonsense. It's lighter weight, it's less money. Still looks good, still has all the important features that really matter here, as you'll see when we go. Then, my buddy Adventure Aaron's going to give us a quick look at it in the what we call Haylet Premium Package, which is basically what happens when you take the options list and rat-a-tat-tat straight down the list and add every single darn thing you possibly can to it. But I see here, even in the base model, we're solar ready, magnet holdbacks, we have the griddle cook station, the MORryde stable steps, the frameless windows. Everything that matters is always here. You can just kind of church it up a little bit in the premium package. I'm also going to add a look at some things like the front pass-through storage here that Aaron didn't have the opportunity to catch on his first pass-through. Now, no matter which trim package or what options you might find on a 2204S here at Haylet RV or anywhere else, the hallmark of this floor plan is what I like to call the king vertible bed system, where you have a pair of twin beds which can convert into a king to give you some very flexible sleeping arrangements. So there's a lot of couples who they're just past the point in their lives where they want to, sleep straight together. There's kind of a classic push for this sort of thing going on right here. That's why Rockwood's doing this. Winnebago kind of dabbled with it. Rockwood's been doing it in their A-frames. The idea here is also, like my wife and I have a sleep number bed. We have drastically different sleep numbers. Like they're like 30 apart. Well, now two different people can have two different mattresses for two different firmnesses. And in terms of privacy, you see that you do have a pair of sliding curtains that kind of meet in the middle to close everything off. And all of these windows, including that front viewing windshield, can pull down for privacy's sake. And since this is it's a classic concept, but it kind of disappeared for a while. So I'm going to kind of treat it like it's new and try to proactively answer some questions here. One of those is going to be, how do I convert it to a king bed? Well, there are these like middle insert conversion mattresses, and they're actually the way Rockwood has them built. The mattress section in the middle there itself is fully framed out so that it rests right on these handy little runners right here. Basically, it's all they did is take their booth dinette to sleeper system and adapt it to this king vertible twin to king convertible bed thing. Now you can see how there's gas struts to make lifting that easier. That's another one of those Rockwood doing Rockwood things that they always just take it up a notch. And we've got a handy shoe garage right by the door down below. That is cool. And this is also an easier way to get to take a good look at the center stand right here. Household USB plugs. I mean, this is fantastic for CPAP users, or frankly, someone who wants a reading lamp or wants to set a book beside them or anything like that. All the cabinetry, any Rockwood, all pocket screwed. And you can see how you have full cabinet storage above there. And one of the other questions you're going to be wondering is, dude, where's my hanging closet space? We are going to get to that in just a second. Because first, a look at the twin to king vertible bed system, which is nerdism number 37 if you've really been paying attention. So, you want all the room in the world to really just stretch out and go nuts. You want to throw a giant mattress up there. You don't want to worry about the whole conversion thing. The point is, you can do it however you want. There's no one way to do this. And I actually kind of thought about this. If you are one of those people that likes to modify things, I don't really recommend people modifying their trailers because it kills your resale value. But if you don't care about that, if you want to turn this into like a single bed with like a desk, or if you're like a single parent with a kid you want to take out but you don't want a bunkhouse, this is a really cool option. Now, you can see that there's good storage space up top. But again, the question is, where do I hang stuff? And the answer there depends on what you feel like doing and where you feel like doing it. Because over here within the slide out, and Rockwood's done this, if you notice, this is basically the 2104S Rockwood, just adapted from a Murphy bed to a twin to king bed. You've got potential hanging closet space there with removable drawers down to the floor, so you can actually have a pretty good closet space there. But that's not the only potential place to hang clothes. If you look past that free-floating table next to the refrigerator, you see another copy of that, pantry closet convertible section there next to that 8 cubic foot fridge freezer. The all aluminum skeleton dinette has full storage below that. Drawers, in a sense, these could maybe be your dresser drawers right here. And there is storage on the rear bench. It's accessible from outside via a door, although you could lift the cushions to get to it from indoors. Naturally, the dinette will fold down into a sleeping space with full storage overhead in the slide up here. Now, as we pivot around, I do want to point out this does have a vaulted ceiling regardless of your trim package, and the TV is always going to be right here where it can be seen from any seating or sleeping zone. You might have noticed how I've pivoted that. It can twist around to face whatever you want. Solid surface counters, stainless sink, that stuff is all standard. The porcelain stool, a lack of floor vents, a max air vent fan in the shower miser water saver system, that stuff is all standard. So what is going to separate this, what I call Essentials Edition, from what I also call the Haylet Premium Package, which is not a specific package, but actually a collection of individual options? Well, so first of all, we will tend to upgrade the exterior to the white graphite, which I like because I think it'll keep the RV a little cooler in the hot summer sun. And on that note, if you live in a hot climate, we'll package that lighter, brighter skin with a larger 15,000 BTU air conditioner. For chilly seasons, we will apply 12-volt tank heating pads to our premium package editions. Let's see, gosh, we do a lot to them. We also will swap all of the interior. We'll change the wood tones, we'll change the fabric tones, we'll change the flooring, and we will give you a complete different A-B option, which you're about to see. So, if you could, as you go through, chime in and let us know which version you like and why, or if you'd like to see a sort of mix and match, let us know that too. There's nothing that says it only has to be A or B.
Weighing in at just over 4,700 pounds, this Rockwood 2204S just landed here at Haylet Auto and RV in Coldwater, Michigan, and she is a beaut. There's a couple of neat kind of retro throwback features I enjoy in the inside. Reminds me of the 70s and kind of camping with my grandparents again. So let's hop inside and see everything that this the ultimate package that we put together here at Haylet Auto and RV has to offer in this nice little Rockwood Mini Lite.
As you step into this unit through that large entry door, the first thing you're going to notice are these twin beds. And this is what I was talking about that gives me that feeling of camping with my grandparents in their 1970s era Terry camper that had twin beds in it. And that's just the way it was then. But this bed converts into a king. I'll do a little insert right there where you can see the mattresses installed in there. And what I like about this is, let's just say one of you is a restless sleeper, the other one, you know, just like, you're killing me. Or in my case, we have a dog that likes to sleep with us. This is going to give you that additional space that you're going to want on that bed for that poochie or a couple of poochies, maybe a cat, could be a cat lover. Or if the two of you just need to be close, but be separate. It just gives you a lot of options. And that's what I like about what the industry is doing. We're really giving our customers options. You're going to see the 4 cabinets above you. Nice pocket screwed hardwood cabinetry. Rockwood is famous for their cabinetry. And then right here, another little cool feature that you're not going to notice is this cool little shoe garage right next to the door. So you come in, kick your shoes off, they're up, out of the way. Nobody's going to be tripping over them. Great little feature. So flipping around, I'm up in the front between those beds now, and I'm looking towards the rear of our coach here. You've got this nice floor-to-ceiling pantry in our slide, U-shaped dinette, which will convert to a nice sleeper. And then again, some more of that great Rockwood cabinetry right above that dinette. Plenty of additional storage. You know, that's going to be good for your games, your cards, things like that you're going to want to, you know, maybe even put some plates and some silverware up there so it's an easy reach whenever you're using this nice little dinette. And then on our rear wall, again, additional storage. Cannot stress how well Rockwood does their storage. It's just fantastic. 8 cubic foot refrigerator, plenty of space in there. Our door to the left is going to be our entry into our lavatory. We'll check that out in a minute. I'm going to swing across over here into our kitchen. Quick little view of that, along with our side-mounted TV with the sound bar below it. Right next to that, coming down just a little bit, some additional cabinetry. Our nice control center right here, convenient, next to the door. All of everything is easy to reach. Some power, and then you're going to see that ductless, or the cabinet-mounted ducts, not ductless, heating system right there. So we're going to have everything, no floor vents, easy clean it, a little more pet friendly. The box to the left of that, that's going to be your converter box. That's where all your power is going to be, your 12 volt, your 110, stuff like that. And that little tiny box over there on the side, that's your CO2 detector. Now I know I'm jumping around in this a little bit, not as smooth as we normally do, and part of that's just because I'm really excited about this. I just like the feel. This is a great little couples camper. We got our entertainment system up here. So again, our TV, flat screen TV, sound bar, stereo, audio, electronics right that next to our microwave, and then coming down to our sealed edge countertop, dual basin stainless steel sink, flush mounted cooktop, big oven, plenty of room to actually cook stuff in there, and some storage right here. The top is going to be your little flip out sponge type storage, and then 3 regular drawers along with that flip up counter right there, giving you additional workspace. But as you can see, we have lots of room for our coffee makers, toasters, all the little appliances that we're going to have up on that counter just to make our camping experience a little bit more complete. Coming into our restroom here, it's amazingly large for the size of this coach. We have our porcelain foot flush toilet. Again, some more cabinetry for storage. That's going to be great for your extra towels, things like that, extra bath stuff. Large Max Air style fan. We'll see a little bit more of that when we get up on the roof. We're going to see our air conditioning is even ducted into our restroom. LED lights. I like our corner shower here. It's also going to have what's called the shower miser. That's something that Rockwood is putting into everything now. It really is great if you're off-grid camping. It's going to help conserve your water, make your systems last a little bit longer. The radius shower is really nice with the glass enclosures. Now, if you've ever had the non-glass enclosures, you know, inevitably, those curtains are going to kick out. You're going to get water all over the floor. Nice cabinetry again. I mean, Rockwood just does a great job with their cabinetry. We can see even our heat is ducted into our bathroom. Power right there. Sink. Extra room above it. And check this out. They even go to the point of giving you a holder for your rinse cup and a little place to put all your toothbrushes. I mean, you're just kind of thinking there, how are we going to use this? What are people going to need? And then we have a nice little medicine cabinet right there that opens for all of your goodies. So from the outside, I'm going to show you again some really cool features of this. And you're probably wondering why I'm so close. We've got that Midwest morning sun that's just killing me. So I'm trying to stay within the shade of the camper so we're not getting blown out here. So there's a reason for that. So with the twin beds inside, we're still getting this nice little pass-through storage with the twin doors here. And the reason why we have twin doors on this side is because, as you can see, we have that awning arm right in the middle. So what this allowed them to do is to still get you maximum awning length on here and still get you good access to all the storage underneath. And as we look, this is that mattress. Fits perfectly in here in case you're not using it. Kind of see over it and around it, and we can get all the way through. In addition, you're going to see some of that aluminum substructure that's used in Rockwoods. These are what they're doing to try to maintain that lightweight, you know, great features, lightweight campers that are all going to remain half-ton towable. We're going to have frameless windows on the outside, and I'm going to do something a little bit different here. I want to talk about this more ride step because I really like these. Again, I think this is something that's great that's happened. This is a zero gravity more ride step. So what I mean by zero gravity is, let me come in right here. You're gonna see just on the inside right here, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a gas strut right inside of that piece right there that is attached to our more ride step. So as I come back out, what that's gonna allow you to do is effortlessly, and I know I'm super close and I apologize, effortlessly lift and lower that step. And as you can see, it'll stay right in place as you need to adjust it, because these feet right here, you can adjust independently. So if your ground's not level, real easy to adjust. I mean, this is just a feature that I really, really like. A lot of manufacturers are going to this style step, but not all of them are going to the zero gravity gas strut assisted. That really is going to help you adjust the steps, get them in and out, just makes it a lot easier. Again, this mid-morning sun is still killing me, so I'm going to be real close onto the camper so we're staying in the shade of it. But we're going to have that power front tongue jack. Great, you know, when you're trying to hitch, unhitch, especially when you're using a weight distribution set and you're running it up and down multiple times. That's really going to help. The automotive grade front windshield really opens up the inside, getting rid of the claustrophobia and kind of just making it feel a lot bigger than it is. Dual 30-pound propane tanks, that's something that Rockwood does and does a great job on it. And just behind my battery pack right there is going to be a twin battery box. Now we're going to option this with one battery, but for, you know, not much money you can go ahead and upgrade to a second battery. You know, it's not always the worst thing to do. Now our pass-through on this side, because we don't have that awning arm in the way, is going to be a little bit larger. So it's going to give us a little bit additional access. I have the other part of that little mattress system right over in here. You can see that, and that's part of your other pass-through. Crank down stabilizer jacks. Great, great camper. We're going to have some additional storage out here in our slide. Again, frameless windows. The nice features of the frameless windows is in the rain, you can have them open. They're going to shed the water, so it's going to allow you to still get that fresh breeze even in the poor weather conditions. So this is another cool feature that I'm seeing a lot of manufacturers do, and this is kind of really centralizing all your hookups in that one spot. I mean, it's just that one thing. It's got your black tank flush, your city water inlet, and an inlet to help winterize this unit. The power cord is going to be the small box just to the right of that. It's going to be a detachable 30 amp power. Fully walkable roof, as you can see by that ladder heading up there. We're going to have our full-size spare on the rear, as well as an outside shower. And then a lot of manufacturers are not wanting you to put stuff on the rear bumper, because let's be honest, we're just Americans and we overload everything. So Rockwood's giving you this nice little 2-inch receiver back here, perfect for a storage rack, for bikes, for whatever it is that you're going to want to add to the back of your camper to just make your experience a little bit better. All LED lights. And as we come around onto our door side, you're going to really see how long that awning is. I mean, that's maximum coverage. It couldn't be any bigger on something this size. Another great thing that I really like that the manufacturers are doing, and I know I keep saying that, but I feel like they're finally listening to the consumers and the people that are actually using this, are these sunbeam grills. I have one of these. I use it all the time. It's great for breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever meal it is you want to make, it's perfect for it. And then finally, something that Rockwood is going standard on all their campers with is a built-in tire pressure monitoring system. Now, I've done a couple little features on this. It's really cool. I mean, this is an important aspect of camping. The two things that I feel like we're lacking in maintenance in this industry as far as users is always monitoring our tire pressures and checking our roof seals. Jumping up here on the roof, I just wanted to show you some of the cool features. We've got our directional antenna right there. Off to the left, we have our radio antenna along with our Wi-Fi ranger. That is our Wi-Fi extender. 15,000 BTU air conditioner. Anytime we have an opportunity to option up to the larger air conditioner, we're going to do that. It just prevents us from having to do it later on, and that's what most people want. Max Air vent cover right here. That's the ladder off the back, as well as your refrigerator vent. And here's another really nice option along this side. We've got our slide cover on top of here. What that does, it does a couple good things. When you're having to close it up, it's going to keep all the debris and everything off your slide, so you don't have to come up here every time and clean it off before you run it in. It's also going to keep the sun from just beating down on top of that and baking the top of your slide. So it's going to keep it a little cooler, a little cleaner, things like that. So whatever it is that you need, come see us here at Haylett Auto and RV in Coldwater, Michigan. We sell trucks, trailers, campers, cargo trailers, horse trailers, all kinds of good stuff. We always have a good selection, about 500 units right now in stock. Give our sales staff the opportunity to help you out, put you in, make you fit in the right coach. It's just like a shoe, right? You want the shoe to fit right, you want the camper to fit right. And as you can see, as I pan around, look at all the inventory we have right now, just waiting for you to come down and see us here at Haylett Auto and RV in Coldwater, Michigan.